I was saying a couple minutes ago, anything specific you guys want to work on today? I'm hearing a lot of lives. We'll do some clamps versus counters as well. Anything you guys are running into end of your season? Fair enough. So, all right, if we have nothing specific, let's just find a spot, everyone. You're using through this line? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, where should we go? Yeah. No.
I'll take some of these ones.
Yeah, take the fresh ones if you want them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your 3 yards fine. On that line right there. All right, guys, starting out, we're just going chops. We're gonna start back of my stick. Yo, focus up. Start back of my stick, flat to the ground, first whistle. I'm just going over and back, trying to keep my stance level where it is. Second whistle, just goose the ball out, scoop it up and get back to line, all right? Down. Set. Just a quick GB. Same thing here, guys. Down. Set. Down. Set. Filming. He's from the clamps here. Nothing crazy, just doing a quick clamp. Focus on the clamp first, not going into the exit, not progressing to a rotation, a pinch or anything. All I'm focusing on this clamp is getting my top rail to move straight down over the ball. I'm keeping it as tight to the ball as I can. And I'm trying to finish with a flat clamp or very close to a flat clamp. I don't want to be here showing a ton of the ball. If you'll notice my left hand, wherever my knuckle's facing, that's where I'm gonna be exposing my plastic, all right? So if I keep my left knuckle pointed down at the ball, that's how I create a lot of downward pressure here, all right? Down. Set. Going early on the first one. Down. Set. Work. Down. Set. Down. Set. Down. Set. Yeah, hear the whistle, guys. Hear the whistle. I'm gonna keep mixing these up. Down. Set. Yo, guys, make sure too, we're starting with the ball right around that middle of the stick. No point cheating up if we're gonna get bumped down in a game, all right? A few more of these. Down. Set. Good work. Make sure we're focusing on keeping that ball right where it starts too. I don't want to push it into my opponent's stick off the whistle. 2 more here. Down. Set. Good work. All right, last one, guys. Down. Set. Good work. All right, now we're going pretty much the same thing. I just want to emphasize that left hand drive here, right? So my left hand's gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna start with the ball all the way at the tip of my scoop, okay? So it's not right here in the middle. I want you guys to make it difficult for yourself. So if you're confident here, you can bump even a little more to the left. Doing the exact same thing with my right hand, punching my thumb down, trying to create downward pressure with my top rail. And now I'm just getting a little more down the line drive with my left hand. So I'm here, set. Try to get right to that sweet spot, all right, guys? Still hold that clamp. Don't jump into the pinch or anything. Don't go for the exit right now. Just focusing on how much downward pressure can I get off the whistle. Down. Set. Down. Set. Good job. Focus on that down the line drive, guys. Down. Set. Down. Exaggerate a little more. Set. Down. Set. Yeah, starting with the ball all the way at my scoop, focusing on using my left hand punch to get to it. 2 more of these. Down. Set. Good job. Last one here, guys. Down. Set. Good work. All right, stand up, take a second. Now, guys, quick whistle discipline drill. We had a few guys jumping a bunch in that first couple here. This drill, we're gonna say down and set 1 single time, all right? So I'll say down, set, and now you're in your stance for the whole rep, okay? After that, I'm gonna blow about 10 whistles or so. Each time, clamp, reset. Next whistle, clamp, reset. Okay, so I'm not gonna keep repeating down and set each time. When you hear a double whistle, that means exit, all right, guys? Focusing on composure after set, and I'm focusing on getting comfortable and balanced in my stance. I don't wanna see guys getting lackadaisical, shifting their stance, shifting where their shoulders are, their hips are. Try to be as consistent as we can here, all right? So down and set 1 time, and then about 10 whistles. On the double whistle, we're gonna exit. Down. Set. Get out, get out, get out. We'll go 2 more rounds of this, guys, then we'll get to some exits and start getting to some more live stuff. Set. Good work there. Try to keep that ball right where it starts, guys.
Awesome, we do 5 push-ups early.
That's why he's so strong. Andrew goes early and does push-ups all day. All right, guys, one more of these. Make sure, fellas, all these clamps, I know we're doing a lot of reps right now. Try to focus on making each one as game-like as you can, all right? I'm focused on keeping my top rail very tight to the ball. I want to finish with the ball right in that sweet spot where the top rail curves here, all right? I don't want to be clamping with the weak part of my stick that's going to fold right off. I'm creating as much downward pressure as I can, punching my thumb into the ground, and I'm turning my right thumb, or my left knuckle, into the ground. So I'm here. Every time I'm trying to keep the ball right where it starts, and I'm finishing in a spot where I'm driving down into the ball with it protected and a lot of downward pressure. All right, same thing here. Last rep, guys. Down. Set. You're like hitting the ground coming up. Try to keep this piece all the way on the ground. All right, now we're going left hand only, guys. I think I've run through this with most of you. Left hand only clamp. I'm just gonna go down. I don't wanna do anything crazy that's gonna infiltrate, like mess up my stance. I'm here, and now I'm just gonna float my hand On the whistle, I start really loose with my left hand, and watch how as soon as I grab it, I'm turning that top rail down toward the ball. So I'm grabbing my stick tight and punching down the line. All right, it's gonna look ugly. Some of them you're gonna overshoot the ball, that's totally fine. Just focusing on being intentional with his hands. What's not helpful and super common is just going straight down like this, where I'm not able to create any leverage or any pressure with the ball. I wanna have a little bit of a bend in my elbow, a little bit of a soft wrist, so I can explode into the ball, make sure I'm using as much of my strength as I can here, right? So left hand only, guys. Down. Set. Still trying to get down the line, so we're clamping with that strongest part of our head too. Down. Set. Good job, Brady. Down. Set. Good rep. Down. Set. That's great. Try to get a little more of that down the line. That's really good though. Down. Set. Good job. See how loose you can start and how much more of a punch you can make that. Instead of just turning your wrist, punch from your shoulder through your wrist. Down. Set. Really good. That's really good. 2 more of these guys. Stand up, stand up. Shake it out a little bit. We'll do a few more of these here. Down. Set. All right, 2 more here. Down. Set. Last one. Down. Set. All right, guys, do you guys need water or anything, or you're fine? Let's go. First, we're gonna go through some exits here. Starting out, guys, going to our forward exit. Couple really quick keys. I know you guys all know this. In my forward exit, what I'm focusing on is staying low through the exit and making sure I'm shifting my weight around my opponent, okay? And as I'm doing this, I don't wanna lead with the ball too much, or I don't wanna drag it too much, or I might leave it. I'm trying to keep the ball between my shoulders the whole time. So we'll go 1 whistle to start, not a progression, just 1 whistle, clamp, and now I'm staying low, shifting down the line, and punching it out, all right? Ideally, guys, what I don't love is when we stand straight up here, like this, and catch it tight. Because 1, I'm gonna get popped in the chest, and 2, anything goes wrong, I'm gonna drop it. What I'd rather see is popping it out where you're accelerating through the ball and catching it on the run, all right, guys? 1 whistle to start here. You can go slow as you need from the clamp to the exit though, all right? Down. What's up, dude? I got ball. Just going forward exits here. Down. Shut. Good job. Yeah, one whistle, guys, 1 whistle. And what I like to do on this exit too, guys, is I keep my stick pretty much parallel to the ground and I punch it out. So instead of coming here and popping it up where I'm pulling, and I might get stuck, I keep it parallel and punch it out from the widest part of my head. It'll never get stuck. Down. Shut. It's tough for you. You guys usually, all my playlists are so bad too. Just can't play them. Does he have one? Yeah, you can send me it. Down. We'll figure it out. Set. Good job. Guys, focus on staying really low through this exit too. You're gonna start getting older. Guys are gonna counter a lot more and be really fit ball. Down. Set. How are whistles right now in high school? Pretty quick. You want me to speed them up? I'll probably make them tougher now and like speed them up as we're going live. A little more. Same thing here, guys. Few more. Down. Set. Good job. Great reps. Great reps. And hey, if we drop that ball, totally fine. I would just try to kick it forward and keep the play moving away from your opponent. That's really good though. All right, last one of these guys. Last one going forward. Last one going forward. Down. Whatever you want to call it. We're gonna face that way. Still same thing, one whistle. Clamping over the ball, making sure I'm getting that flat clamp. And all I'm doing as efficiently as I can for my clamp is just flicking my thumb where I want it to go, all right? This exit too, the most important one to stay really low. Any exit, I'm opening up like this. If I open my chest and someone gets into it, they're gonna win a step toward this ball. So I'm here, down, set, in and out. I'm trying to put it 3 to 5 yards behind me and 3 to 5 yards to my left, all right? So you guys are gonna face that way. We're exiting this direction here. Same thing though, starting on one whistle right away. Down. Shot. Hear it, guys, hear it, guys. Is it a flag in high school if you get 3? Do they do the swap rule now? Oh, really? Down. Set. Good job. Guys, the lower I stay and the sooner I get my eyes on the ball, the faster my hips are gonna turn and get to it, all right? Try to track the ball as best you can with your eyes here. Down. Set. Great spot. Run through it, run through it, run through it. Rep.
Have you been in the gym lately?
Yeah, a lot.
See some progress?
I'm grinding. Set. Do you like popping it up more? Like the Mullins exit? Yeah. John Mullins? Set. Find it, find it, find it. Get upfield, get upfield, get upfield. Guys, on these, everyone, on these ground balls too, train that habit. I don't want to scoop it and just run to my goalie. As soon as it's in my stick, get your eyes upfield and see where the pressure is. A lot of the time you can just run it yourself. Not waste your time on a clear, right? 2 more reps of these. Down. Set. All right, guys, last one here. Last one, fellas. Down. Set. You pop it up like that always? High? Yeah. It's fine. As long as they're not infiltrating the pop, it's still super fine. All right, guys, real quick, last exit we're gonna do. Let's bring it up a little bit for this one. Yo, bring it up. Last exit we're gonna do is a defensive turn. There's a few different ways to do this one. The most important factor, whatever you're doing, is that I'm keeping a lot of downward pressure on the ball and I'm not rotating away from it. So if I end up in a spot where I'm here and I'm like this, I'm very easy to expose with like a reverse shovel, butt end, whatever it is, okay? So make sure you're staying pressure on the ball, staying head over the ball. The way I like to do the defensive turn is I'm here, I clamp, and now I don't really rotate my shaft too much. What I'm trying to do is pivot in here, and I'm shoving my shoulder into my opponent, pulling it out to my butt end, all right? Other way you'll see guys do this is a lot of dudes are gonna be like that. However you're doing it, I don't really have a preference. We're just working on getting that footwork down, making sure I have good pressure and protection of the ball, and getting out to my butt end behind me, okay? So we're gonna go, let's go 2 whistles to start here. First whistle, clamp. Second whistle, I'm keeping this pressure on the ball. I'm opening up with a right foot step, swinging through and getting out to my butt end, all right? So younger guys, you're pivoting to your left and exiting backwards. We're gonna face that way, okay guys? Down. Set. Yo, let's go. We can go one whistle. You guys all did it anyways. Shut. Make sure in this, I want you to keep as much pressure on the ball as you can. So as you're pivoting, your chest kind of came up too. Even just all of your gravity, all your weight's on the ball, you'll be in a very good spot. Down. Set. Down. What are you doing over there? Down. Set. So a little bit as you're rotating, you're losing a little bit of contact with your top rail to the ground. Try to keep this corner literally touching the ground the whole time. So I'm here, and then you can just rake it out. You don't need to lift it at all because I'm not pinching and popping it with control, right? I'm boxing out and putting it to a spot where I have the angle on the ball. Down. Set. Way better. Find it, find it, find it. If you do that same thing, honestly, too, I'm a fan of keeping it a little tighter. So I get here. Set. Good job. Pick it up and get upfield. Pick it up and get upfield. Stick with it, stick with it. All right, guys, let's partner up with half clamps. If you want to exit, you can work in an exit as well, but really just half speed stuff. Most of your focus is on the clamp. Guys, in these half clamps too, what I want to see is not, first of all, if you don't get the full clamp right away, that's not an issue. Just don't go crazy with the big swing anything. Your first priority, keeping contact on the ball and getting as much pressure into the piece of the ball as you can. All right, I'm gonna be a lot better off here, locking out my arm, getting downward pressure, and getting a little solid with my knuckle down than I am swinging my left hand and rotating off the ball too, okay? So in these, just see where the guy's touching the ball. You wanna aim your top rail at the very edge, exactly where he's making contact with the ball, all right? Don't worry about how hard you're punching. Don't worry about any of that. Just make contact in the right spot and you'll be fine. Down. So one guy has a half clamp. One guy has a half clamp. Down. Set. Finish it, finish it. So see how as you almost like adjusted your right hand a little bit, you were in a spot where your top rail is touching the ball and then you change your grip. I want you to stay exactly here. Just focus on getting your shoulder over your hand. See this little gem right there? Find a way to make that point straight up if you can, without losing contact on the piece you're touching the ball. So if I'm here, make contact, and then I find a way to be there, that's where I'm gonna get slippery and go under his plastic, all right? Down. Set. Keep that pressure, keep the pressure. Turn that gem up, just like that, just like that. There it is. See how you're getting that top rail fold like that? That's what you want. This part sneaks under, the other part folds right off. Down. Set. Good wrap. And guys, switch however you want to. We can go 2 and 2, you can go 5 and 5, whatever you want. We'll get a good amount of these in. Down. Set. Good wrap. Good. Set. Finish it, finish it. Good wrap, good wrap. Now get out, get out. Oh, you don't have to exit anyways. Down. Good job. Down. Set.
Every team you play, you say last. Yeah. All right, now. I had like.
Down. Set. Good work. The whole ball. So if I'm here, give me a half clamp. I make contact. My first priority, again, is I'm trying to get this to point up, right? Without losing pressure. So I lock out my right arm and I get my shoulder over the ball. And see how my left knuckle is down too, and I find that little angle? As long as it takes, right? As much pressure with your right hand as you can, stabbing in, and now just saw a little bit with your left hand. So don't ever get out of there with like 50% of the ball on these reps. Down. Set. Find it, find it, find it. Just make sure most of that work is with this piece, right? I think you clamped a little high there. Down. Set. Finish it, finish it, finish it.
Way to make him work for it. That's it. I said I'm gonna give him 100. That's good. Yeah, that works.
Down. Set. Down. Set. Good rep, but get out. Great work. Good second move there. Keep going here, guys. Make sure we're switching if we haven't yet. See, give him max pressure. Down. Set. No, give him max, but cover no more than 50% of the ball. Right there. Give him a piece to clamp at. Down. Set.
Get in there. Get in there. That's it.
Yo, try some reps too. What I kind of like in these, start with loose pressure. If you're the dummy, start with loose pressure, and on the whistle, add a bunch. It feels a little more like a live face-off almost. Yeah. Down. Set. Let's see one more. Down. Set. Give him a little more pressure on this one. Cover exactly half and give him like as much pressure as you can. At least a decent amount. Down. Set. Finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it.
Nice job.
I like it a lot, Enzo. See if you can make, I just want to see it more fluid. It's very like choppy where the other guy can predict what you're doing and time up a good check. Just try to make it as fluid as you can from your first move. You're doing the right stuff though. Down. Set. Finish it, finish it. There it is. As much, like I want your full body weight on this piece exactly where it's touching the ball, all right? Figure out how to get as much of your power from your left hand, your right hand, your legs, your full body weight on that top rail. And it'll literally just sink. If you get the pressure down on the top rail, it'll fold back and you'll slip right under.
You have about 80.
No, give him a piece to clamp at. Just cover 50% of the ball with a lot of pressure. Down. Set. Finish it, finish it. Set. Good rat. Down. Set. Finish it, finish it. All right, last couple here, guys. Last couple here. Set. Finish it. You do a really good job locking out and getting that shoulder engaged. If you can do the same thing without necessarily having to get all the way into that tripod, I love getting like this personally but in like a 50-50. I want to be able to, on my saw down, so give me a half clamp. I want to be able to make contact and then without really adjusting too much, find that same, if you can get the same angle of your right arm locked out like that and saw down without getting into that tripod, your exit's gonna be so much more smooth. All right, last one of these guys. Down. Set. Yo. What are you doing?
You had to move the ball there. Hey, I don't think you down 3 seconds.
All right, grab a sip, guys. Grab a sip real quick. You guys all know the drill. On the whistle, the side that's on my side of the line, they can rake, they can do whatever they want, but they're not allowed to clamp over the ball, all right? The guy who's exiting, I don't want us to just cheat the drill and do this one right away every single time, all right? Mix up your exits, train your exits, imagine you're in different situations, okay? Try to play off what your opponent's doing. Guys on my side are countering first, so you can rake and then throw the counter right away. Down. Shut. Control these, guys. The point of this drill is to control your exit, so put it to a spot only you can get it. Play and then switch what we're doing. Down. Set. Find it. Rob. Good job. Way to push it forward. Way to get forward through some pressure. Down. Set. Yo, good job, but you stood up a ton, right? If you stay lower and pop it out, the more speed, or the more you accelerate in these first 3 yards, the further separation you're gonna have on the break, right? If you stand up, he's gonna be on your hip the whole time. Down. Set. Find it. Happens. Set. Down. Down. Set. Did that go far because of his check, or did you just pull it a little further? Yeah. Just keep it a little tighter. Yo, let's go one more where this side's countering, guys. Last one, then we'll switch up what we're doing. Down. Stay low through this exit. Watch where your left hand is. Up the line. Set. Finish it. All right, switch it up. Now guys on that side of the line are countering. Guys on my side are clamping. Clamp guys, work on exiting with as much control as you can. Don't just fling it out right away. Down. Set. And guys, make sure on the rake too. If I'm the rake guy, I don't want to commit to the ball coming out. If I move my body with my head and it doesn't come with me, I've taken myself out of the play and he's getting a fast break. Rake to set up my shovel. So I'm here, and now I'm in a spot where I can throw a really hard shovel in there too, guys. Down. Set. That's a good rake. That's a good rake.
No. Yes, it is.
Set.
Attaboy.
Oh yeah. Stronger.
Set. For that one, and Joe stayed super low and tracked the ball well, and you kind of went through the motions just pulling it here. If that's your exit, be a little more explosive, and the sooner you get that right leg through, now I've got you on my back hip. Instead of just popping it out and kind of watching it, try to track it as best you can. The sooner you get him on his back hip, that's all a face-off is putting it to a spot where I can box him out with the first step. Down. Set.
Oh!
Yeah. Set. Good shovel. Yo, great job sinking the shovel. First, the more I can get it perpendicular, so the more rotation I can get, the harder it's gonna be for him to get through it. Second, just try to track his hips. Sometimes they're gonna get it out, right? But if you stay on his hips through it, now maybe he bobbles the ground ball, your wings got a chance at it, a lot of good things can happen. Down. Set. Finish it. Finish it. All right, guys, now we're going full live, okay? Full live, don't change what you're doing. Don't start cheating the drill, lining up closer, whatever. Throw counters hard, just on the exits. We're not going crazy through these ground balls, all right? Yeah, we'll go 3 reps and we'll do a conveyor belt rotation here. I'll work on finding a playlist. Do you want to just hook up the speaker? Set. Right there, right? That exit's tough. The key to it though, against that exit, if I can time a check as he's exiting and just stay on his hip, that one he just ran right over the ball. It's an easy win for you, all right? Down. Set. You gotta get as much strength as you can. Set. Hold the piece you've got, Rip. So you guys both kind of ended up, so you both started out here, right? And as you're both driving in, you both ended up like this, okay? Where this is aiming is so important. So I wanna keep the piece I have of the ball, but through everything I'm doing, I'm increasing my angle where it's driving more down. Okay, you guys both ended up like this, and now it's just who gets lucky and it rolls into the back of their stick. Set. Find it. Yeah. Set. Brady, get out, dude. You got it. How many of those did you break? Or do you break in a season?
That's why I switched it to.
Yeah. That thing folds. Set. Crank back. Find it. I think you were in a spot early on that rep where you're here. If you come hard back like that, you could have snuck under him. I think. Set. Make sure your pressure's going down. Box out, find it. So I honestly think too with you, you do it really. Set. Set. I like that. Here, then rotate, guys. Set. That's money. Light in our hands, guys. Light in our hands. Set. Down. Set. You're not in a terrible spot if this is what's touching you. You can have the same piece of the ball, but you're here, you're never gonna back rotate them off, all right? So you can find a way to get this piece onto it, now you can peel them off. Set. Good rep, good rep. Down. Set.
What? No, physics of the. They just cuss each other. I know that. I said it's off.
Down. Set. So when you're getting loser has 30 push-ups. Set.
Oh,
You both twitched. You both twitched. Down.
Redo.
Set.
Oh!
You had it clean. Down. Set. That's the right counter. That's the right counter. Make him leave it. Down. Set. Down. Down. Set. All right, guys, rotate. Set. It's just hard to engage a ton. Try cocking it back a little more, and I like to hold it loose like this. On the whistle, I'm clinching it. I'm trying to get to that spot where my wrist and forearm are in alignment and I'm driving down. And for me, that helps me get downward on the ball a little faster. Set. Instead of trying to muscle there, just because he was still showing some of the ball, try to just find a way to get your top rail on part of it, all right? And you can literally, even if you have this much of the ball, you can stalemate it and just hold that until he makes a mistake. But I'm a fan of doing that versus the muscle off on that. Down. Set. Good counter, find it. Set. Great rep. If you can do the exact same thing without the rake there, and even with the rake, not the end of the world, right? But if you can be just smooth through that and get out forward, you can sneaky get a lot of really good fast breaks off exits exactly like that. Let's go. Down. Watch your left hand, Andrew. Set.
Oh, you left it.
I like that weapon 2X. I like that specific one. I don't know if I like the head. I just like how you break your heads in. Yeah, rotate, guys, rotate. Set. Get to a counter, Find it. Good job. The deeper you can sink this shaft under his plastic, and then just rip it right that, all right? And through it too, if you can get a shoulder into his chest as well, that's gonna also help out a ton on the ground ball. Set. Good counter. It's the right counter. Right there, like your speed is exactly the same. It's literally just how can you adjust your clamp to make sure this leaves no space for him to get under, right? So if I'm going against someone, if I'm clamping like this where there's a lot of space between the top rail and the ball, that's where he's gonna slam right under it.
I'm like just slow to it.
Huh?
I'm just slow to the ball.
No, you're not, like your reaction times is literally the same. It's just how can you clamp and keep this tighter to the top of the ball. All right, if you can leave zero space, he's not gonna get under you. No one's reaction time here is very different than the next guy, I promise you. Down, set. Dude, you bailed so early.
I thought I had it.
You did, but you did. The reason that you left it is you're here under him, but you rotated like more forward than you did around. If you stay a little more in,
All like that.
you were like this, and then as you rotated, I thought you got more like that.
Yeah. I was here. Look,
But you were under his plastic, where if you take 1 second
I was here.
and sink like that,
Yeah.
it's literally like a millisecond.
I like 0.5 seconds of ball.
Yeah.
Because you lift up. Press.
Down.
Okay, wait.
That's fair. Set. There it is. There it is. Keep your piece. Keep your piece. Get to a counter. Dude, right there on the whistle, that looks so much better keeping it tight. And then in your rotation, you kind of lost it. So now it's just how can you keep Literally just your body weight's enough. If you get all of your body weight on whatever piece of the ball you have, you're gonna be in a pretty solid spot. Yeah, rotate guys, rotate. Yeah guys, yo, mix up. Let's just mix up partners because
I just stay in one spot, everybody rotates that way, everybody rotates. Because I already faced.
Yeah, everyone just find, if there's someone you haven't gone against, find that person.
I was getting the speaker, and because I switched with No, you just want to lose to me. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, find a partner you guys haven't gone against if there is any.
I think I get Jackson.
Sit. Pound. Over and over and over and over and over again. And then do another 100 after that.
I've already gone with
I think my favorite get that pressure is just put the ball right against like a soccer goal or a lacrosse, like a heavy lacrosse goal, and just clamp against it. And work on making sure your top rail is hitting straight down exactly where the ball is touching that, whatever it is. Like I did it with a coffee table growing up.
Awesome.
I did it.
Online, but that's an awesome one.
Yeah, I had a heavy coffee table that I just faced off my carpet all the time. Down. Set. Find it. Good work. Did he pull you into that exit or were you trying to go between his legs? Yeah.
They had a little bit of weight, but like.
Set. Good rake. How do you do against the rake?
Not good. Usually I could just shoot it.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I would, because I think me and you both float a lot and clamp like that. Go for the same clamp you always do against the rake. Set. So Andrew, you went 4 for 4. Set. Again, down. Set. Settle, guys, settle. Loose grips. Down. Set. Why are you pulling your body away through with that too? You're like pulling up and you're leaning out with it. Get your shoulder into him. So then it drops and you're on it. All right, Rio, rotate one more time. Then we're gonna do a tournament. All right, guys?
Twice because I have 2 people I've never faced. I think everybody else too. I haven't faced anyone.
Set. Good rep. Set. Good battle right there. Set. Get out, chase it. Down. Set.
Well, get that out. Nice exit.
Down. Set.
I learned my.
Set. Set.
You're better at the top of that face.
Set. Yo, bring it up. Also, how many, we have 10 guys? First 2, 3?
Best of 3. First to 3.
First to 3 every round?
Yeah.
All right.
Championship.
I hate that one.
I like that, honestly.
It's king of the hill for you.
Set.
Gift.
Dude, I would just finish a flat clamp there. Like you're so much under his plastic and that head folds well. Just take a second to get here. And then if you need to, you can go out egg roll also. What'd you say? Down, set. Yo, Trent. Find it. Finish. That's a push.
What?
I'm giving it to him.
Wait, watch the film.
Even in gritty Boston, that's a push.
Yo, how are we gonna watch the film right now? Okay. Set. How are you guys playing earlies? Just don't count it. Oh, you finished? Who won? Huh? Down. Set. Like right there, I think it's a lift check so easy if I'm him.
Well, I just wanted to try it.
Yeah. You're good. Reset. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Give him space, guys. Yo, stand up. Down.
Whoa. Hey, watch out.
Set.
Oh, Jackson! Oh, Jackson! I think it's a fair.
That's fair. That's in his chest. That's how you gotta keep your chest low, Jackson. You stood up, he got under you. Yeah, is that 3? All right, yo, winners. Winners on me. Set. Yo, lock your arm out.
It came out.
Hey, I call a stick check on his ass.
It came out. No.
But I'll say on the exit, if instead of going like this where it rolls, try to keep it in the throat, it's not gonna get stuck. Or it's at least a lot less likely. Down, yo, chill, don't worry about it. Set. Yeah, easy on the checks, guys. We're not wearing elbows. Easy on the checks.
How's bones? I heard bones.
Down.
Oh my God, chill.
Set. Stick with it. Cooked, Enzo. I didn't see it.
He's not locked up possession now. No. 2-1. You drop.
Fun.
We'll go bottom line. Down. Set. Well-timed check. It's a well-timed check. Set. Yeah.
Holy cheater.
What did you say?
Bro, this kid just takes a look.
Do we want to redo it?
No, that was not redoing it.
Just fun. Oh, he said I'll do it.
For fun.
Down. Shot.
Oh, Nick. Yeah, Nick, come on, drive Nick.
Counter.
Oh. They have to do one more. That's one more. They got to do one more. Yeah, one more. Run back. No, one more. Run it. Nah, Nick, kick some front.
You guys want to do one more or what? All right, last one. Down.
Yeah. Do one more. Let's go.
Down.
No, move the ball. That was too.
No, that's fine there. Down. Set. Get out. Good job. I can't. All right, yo, winners right here.
He fumbled.
If there's ever not for staying after the ball.
That's one of the most sold refs. Yeah, winners. What do you guys want to go first to?
You said 2 calls.
First to 5 ones.
5?
First to 5?
No. 5's too many. What time is it?
4 wins to 4.
Yo, in Boston, do first to 5 wins. Though.
In Boston, you do first to 5.
Give him some space. Down.
It don't matter. That don't stop you.
Set.
Stay there. Nice. Let's see what we got. Yeah. We put some line in. Gotta do that, Boston.
Set.
Oh,
Yo, guys, we're just like tense up less. Be comfortable on down. Nothing changes on set. Down. Set.
Oh, wow. Oh, nice.
Stu. Down. I'm gonna hold this one, guys. Set. Good GB. Good GB, dude. That's a tough ground ball. Set.
Whoa.
Twos. Yep. Down.
Hey, first to 4, you have one more.
Nick, don't give up. That's not ball.
Set.
And it's a 3?
Get out, Enzo. Get out. Set.
Yeah, watch that. Nice. This is Boston grit.
Is that game?
I got one more. You switch it.
One more. Set. Get out. Good rat.
I cannot be a freshman again.
Any call? Fate of the universe on the line. Down. Set. Good rat. Any others? We ready to call it, fellas?
Where are your Crespi gloves?
Set.
We don't have Crespi gloves?
Or not anymore.
Set. Good job tracking hips. One more. Yo, fellas, good work today. Any questions? Any other like drills to do at home? Anything like that? We're all good. Yeah, it is new whoop. Got it this
How
week.
did you get shorts ready? Mine didn't even come in.
I ordered it on Amazon. I don't know.
Oh, I got it from
Yeah, mine came in like one day.
that.
Came super
like, it's
fast.
still processing the order. Is it? You get MG or the other one? No.
What'd you say?
No, 5-0? I'm about to be 20.
The 5-0.
Actually, technically, I'm already 20.
Well, there's like a. Oh, there's not a button. Never mind.
Yeah,
I thought there was.
it's not that cool.
Is the app any different?
Sticks every day. Summer's coming up. I'm sure you guys are all pumped for tournaments, showcases, whatever. Just take care of your stick work because that's the easiest way to get your name crossed off a list right away. Bring it up on Enzo. Break it down.
Where'd he go?
It's a factor on 3.
Come on.
Oh, let's go Boston. Boston.
Get in there. Get in there.
Let's go Boston 3. 1, 2, 3.
Boston.
Oh yeah.
What's it?
Outside of, that'd be good if I get you on the screen. That's good. So yeah, just tell us what this rep is full coach and how it helps you out.
So quick drill, I did a ton growing up. I think it's super important to just make sure I'm making contact in the right spot every rep. It also trains folding the head in the right spot. So I put the ball right up against something heavy. It can be a goal, it can be a wall. Soccer goal works great, a ball bucket works great. I go down my stance and on the whistle, I'm focusing on my top edge, making contact exactly where the ball is touching the pole. So if I end up here in the awkward spot, that means I'm pushing too much laterally into the guy's stick. Whereas if I'm like this, sinking right through it, probably want something a little heavier than that. But really it's just making sure I'm sinking into the right spot and it's training your head to fold just like it should. So I'm here, set, just like that. Trying to keep the ball right where it starts, making sure I'm making contact under the opponent's head.
So yeah, like a soccer goal is probably something good to do versus something like this is not.
Yep.
Thank you.